Hi guys, welcome to my brand new channel here on YouTube called Teen Living with Dystonia. My name is Siobhan, I am 19 years old and I was diagnosed with dystonia 9 years ago when I was 10. So what is dystonia? Dystonia is a neurological syndrome, i.e. the brain, that affects the muscles in your body any way it can. I have functional dystonia, and for me personally, I've a scar on the left side of my brain, which affects the right hand side of my body, and for me personally, affects the entire right hand side of my body, right then from my toes up to like my eyes. It is a cry. It's a very, I'm gonna be honest, it is a very scary condition to have. Also, there's no cure for it. There's only treatment. For example, botulinum toxin, aka Botox. I've been in botulinum toxin injections since I was 14, so 5 years. I know that must sound like completely insane for most people who don't have dystonia, but to my ears that sounds like normal, which sounds really bizarre. But basically what the channel is going to be, it's going to be, a teen living with dystonia. I've had dystonia for 9 years, and when I first got diagnosed, my professor at the time told me don't Google it. And I didn't Google it until I was 16, so I didn't Google it for 6 years. I was very good about that. And then I started to teen dystonia, one thing that came up is that there were no blogs, no vlogs, nothing. There were no teenagers out there that I knew of had dystonia. Of course, I did meet a girl, Jennifer, has dystonia. She's a few years older than me. I met her when I was 13, and we keep in touch. Sometimes I text her a few times a year. And the thing is, in Ireland anyway, there is dystonia in Ireland and stuff, but there isn't a community of young people that have it. I'm not sure if it's the same over in the States or the UK, but this channel, it's not just going to be that. First, I would just say that dystonia affects everyone differently. I kind of describe it as a effed up snowflake. Snowflakes are unique, so dystonia. You never meet two people ever who have the same kind of dystonia. Well, I haven't done. I've had it for 9 years. But don't get me wrong. If your thing is, for me, I was diagnosed at a very odd age. I was 10, as I just said, and that, according to all my professors and all my doctors, that is quite an odd age. Normally, you're diagnosed when you're a toddler or when you're a lot older. Not when you're around 10. Not when you're still a child. And no, it's not hereditary. It's not no one else in my family has it. No one else in my family has any neurological syndromes. So I'm the only one. And no, I don't have the genes passing down to my children when I have children when I'm older, which is really good. Because obviously I don't want to pass it down to my children. And as it for me affects the whole right hand side of my body. And what I can't do with it, I can't write, because beforehand I was right-handed, and I used to love jotting down little stories, because I always love writing, and I couldn't do that anymore. So then I had this basically myself to be left-handed, and so last year I did my leaving cert over here in Ireland. It's basically a huge exam that determines what college you're going to go to, and I did art for my leaving cert, and I got a B in honor. Yeah, I got a very high B in honors of art with my left hand, and I wasn't born left-handed. So when I went to put that there, they kind of whoa. Thing is, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to say that if anyone else has dystonia or knows someone that has dystonia, or know someone has dystonia, or if you relate to someone, tell, like, it's not the end of the world. You know, sometimes I cry myself to sleep. I'm like, it's the end of the world, but it's not. You can continue you can do what you always wanted to do, but you may have to find some way to learn it. For me, for example, I've always wanted to be a vet nurse. Ever since I can remember, I've always wanted to help animals, and I'm doing that in my course in college. I'm almost finished. I've an exam on Tuesday, and my last exam was on May 1st. So like, I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. It isn't like traditionally the traditional route to go around this to get into the course, but I am in a course which I love, and it's amazing. I have amazing friends there that are so supportive, and if anyone else, if they've had dystonia and they don't like, and they're a teenager or whatever, they don't like high school or whatever, I don't want to sound like you know, like so cliche, but honest to God, it does get better. If you have things, my family I'm blessed to have a family. They're amazing. My mom is like cement to keep us all together, and my dad's amazing. My brother is amazing. I've for example, back in secondary school, from first year to sixth year, I was bullied. I was bullied. I wasn't like beaten up. I was bullied by exclusion, and which really hurts. That also, I in the past I haven't like physically bullied. I haven't beaten up when I was younger, and I felt that the exclusion hurts more than being physically beaten up. And like, also, as I said, I've always loved animals. I've been horse riding since I was 8 years old. I have to give that up as well, but I am going back there. I will go back there this summer. So you still can be you. Dystonia, it does not define who you are. You are not so and so with dystonia. Dystonia does not define you. You define yourself. And I've wanted to make this channel for ages, but my mom and my parents have been very hesitant of it. But I know my dystonia isn't like, right now I look normal, but as I said, it affects my face. I have really bad facial spasms. Affects the way I talk. Affects my hand. Affects my legs. I was wheelchair for around 2 years, and then yeah. So this is just like a short, like, it's probably not like that short, but this should just like tell you guys that it does not rule your life. You write your own destiny, not dystonia. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below. I love hearing comments. I just love hearing from people that have it, because I only know one other person in the whole world that has it. So I would love to hear from you guys. So you don't forget to subscribe if you want like more videos. Don't like ask questions in the comments. So yes. Just remember, dystonia does not define you. You define yourself. Bye guys.